I was reflecting on the alchemical words of the great Hermes Trismegistus, as above, so below. My mother frequently quoted to me the punchline of a vicar during a rousing sermon, "Do you believe in black cats or God?" My mother reported that the congregation were duly shamed. So much for superstition. But nowadays, when I contemplate happy children seated round a large statue of the Egyptian cat goddess, Basht, after one of our goddess ceremonies, I saw truly that God and cat are one. Goddess and God are one. Star and butterfly are one. The magical harmony of spiritual alchemy evokes recognition of the divine in all that is. Whether you call it the Holy Spirit, or the Light, or Mother, and Father of all, the meaning is clear. Basically, there is only God, Goddess. All deviation, sin, suffering, folly are but transient shadows of the real, the price paid for experience. The secret of alchemy is that the transformation of basic elements into gold is true literally as well as spiritually. My cousin, the Irish scientist Charles Parsons, could, through the use of atoms, transmute elements. The price of creating gold in this manner would be prohibitively expensive, but not impossible. So it is with matter into spirit. In essence, they are one. Once a lady wished to win a flower exhibition, so she cut water lilies for a vase, severing their vulgar, thick, slimy roots, and rescued them from their home in the mud. The flowers reacted at once by closing their petals. Plant protest of a workers' strike action. But alas, we have treated our children and ourselves as like folly. To give an example, I was taught when young that the best schools in England, therefore the course in the world, were the triad, Eton, Hare and Winchester. Miragers and sheikhs, sundry royals, were sent to these colleges in order to achieve a superior Western caste. The strangest testimonial I've ever heard was a claim on behalf of Winchester. This was to press his status as superior even to Eton. I was solemnly informed some officers serving in the Far East during the Second World War found themselves in prisoner of war camps. Of course, among them were Etonians and Harrovians, but it was officers who had been to Winchester who stood up best to torture. Just the encouragement mothers would need to send their offspring to this establishment. Discipline of the period forced on girls emphasized purity, suitability for a good marriage. For instance, we girls always referred to our monthly periods as the curse. We were told by our clergy that any pain was sent by God as punishment for Eve's sin. The same curse also was alleged to have been exacted during the sufferings of childbirth. Hence, women having given birth were instructed to undergo a bizarre church ceremony in the prayer book, the churching of women. This rite was to cleanse mothers from the stain of original sin. My brother Lawrence, when a rector, had to perform this insulting ceremony for new mothers. Later, he deeply regretted this when he was converted to the religion of the goddess. The goddesses, really. What is the reason for this Puritanism that still afflicts major world religions? What is the cure? I like the ancient Egyptians who thousands of years ago walked naked and unashamed. I found my own answer in the alchemy of Isis, how she brought through the Isian mysteries of the inner son of Ra, which is within all that is. Therefore the transcendent deity, the One, is manifested through the many, a pantheon of deities, every sort of spirit and all creatures upon the earth, including humans. The Aten, the inner son of Akhenaten, expresses this unity and diversity by showing a multitude of rays from one central cause, bearing on each edge a different emblem of various religions. With the development of material science, an unnatural duality took place which cruelly divided man from nature. Patriarchal religion insisted that man had dominions over all lesser creatures, including women. Darwin was a revolutionary who terrified patriarchs. I offer a ridiculous picture. We can imagine a royal portrait gallery in a palace with noble men and women painted wearing ostrich plumes in their hats, their bodies cloaked in ermine skins, and their feet squeezed into leather shoes. But in the gallery, reaching behind them, behind curtains, were depicted earlier ancestors. What were they like? They chimpanzees and gorillas, arrayed in plumed chapeaux, ermine cloaks, and leather boots. Puss in Boots, is he there? By all means let us ascend to the heights and grow spiritual wings. But let us salvage from the depth past our individual souls, wrought courageously through evolving physical matter, as we see in the winged sphinx. Body of an animal, head of a human, wings of a god. There is no little, no great in divinity. The cosmic black hole and the smallest womb are the nursery of a multitude of beings of every dimension. The eyes of a cat are the eyes of the mother goddess, inscrutable, knowing, beautiful.